Yo, how's it going, everyone? It is that time once again. We are back on the Ningen Plays channel for more Long Dark Survival. We are continuing on with our quest line for the trader, where we have to go and find a whole bunch of stuff and things. Where am I? Okay, we made it back to Mystery Lake. Right, so I've got to go... I'm on my way back to the coastal highway so I can do the trade with the guy. So... I had to sleep because I think I just got here. Yeah, and it is the middle of the night. Oh, excuse me. So... eat. Drink. Unfortunately, we can't sleep. If it doesn't come out tonight, this will be the biggest tease ever and I'll be upset. Yeah, I know, right? Like, AGL 21 being on the Dokkan Fest banner and Physical 21 being on the, like, Aransu and Pansy banner. Like, that combination literally makes no sense unless they are both, like, gonna easy A. So if they don't, then... it's just another example of Dokkan doing stupid things that don't make any sense. Which, unfortunately, is a thing that happens sometimes. So, it's kind of, not really... I guess we can't really be completely surprised if that does happen, but it will be incredibly annoying. But yeah, it doesn't really make sense. But anyway, how's everyone doing today on this fine Monday evening, UK time? I know it's Monday afternoon for some of you guys, but the start of a whole new week. First day. I hope you guys have had a good start to your week so far. Do I need anything else to go with me? I don't think so. What am I taking to this guy again? Lamp oil, car battery, cloth. Oh yeah, do I have spare lamp oil here? Because I know I don't know if I do at the place that I'm going to. Although you do get a lot of lamp oil from fishing, but I could just take the one that I have with me. Because what's in here? 1.25. Yeah, let me take this as well, just in case. Because, yeah, he wants fish as a thing, which there's a fishing hut literally right by where you have to, fishing hut right by where you go to drop off the trades. So... so, yeah, I don't need to take fish with me and therefore be carrying extra stuff that I don't really need. Because I can literally just fish at the place that I'm going to drop off the things. So, right. So it's still dark and it's not particularly good visibility, but fortunately, this is one of those few occasions where, because of the place that we're going, I don't really need to be able to see, because we're literally, or at least to see very much, because we literally come out of the camp office. And then train tracks are here, and we follow the train tracks all the way to the end. I almost went the wrong way then and went to the other side of the train tracks. But yeah, we just go this way. I can't believe I saw people saying 5 phases is too long. Yeah, that's crazy. I hate everybody that picked the, like, 3 phase. I hate everybody that picked the specific category as the mission instead of Super or Extreme, which would be, I think, way more fun. But I just don't understand. Like I said it in the video, which I'm sure you guys have all watched at this point. But like, why would you limit yourself? Why would you want a new event to be limited? Like, why would you want to pick the thing of like, oh yeah, I can only use this one category? Like, yay, fun. Super or extreme at least means that there's a whole bunch of different category teams that you can make. The all types is the second best option, but it's still annoying because the example I gave in that video was like Realm of Gods. I don't have AGL God Goku, so I have to run AGL UI Goku as the AGL character on Realm of Gods, and past that first turn, he's not very good. I'm here and I survived an intense battle with whatever is going on with this weather. Yeah, it started to get warmer again here now. It cooled off for a little bit and now it's back to being kind of annoying. Which I can't say I am particularly happy about, but... in the immortal words of our generation, it is what it is. Yo, Mooty, how's it going? Yeah, because you watch, like, it'll be a really stupid category and then people will complain. Like the example I gave in my video was, like, Entrusted Will. And that's not to say you can't make a good Entrusted Will team, but, like, I just don't like being restricted. If we're going to get a new fun event for the big celebration, like, even if there has to be a little bit of restriction, just make it so I can still have fun with my team building. So, like, again, super or extreme, at least that gives you still a whole bunch of, like, category options that you can still do. Yeah, it's like those same people that voted for it to be a category mission will complain when it's a bad category. So... so slowly but surely we follow the train tracks.
Thank goodness. Made it through another night.
Thank goodness. Six category characters are so awful, it will be more difficult for the event. I mean, that's the thing, is it kind of means that they have to balance the event to whatever the category is that they do. So in theory, like, it shouldn't be too hard. And I did say in the video that, like, as much as I don't want it to be the category one, which I mean it is, it's too late because the votes are all in. What? What? Are you kidding me? I sprained my ankle walking along the train track. Are you serious? So that part of the track, like, counts as it being uneven ground. I don't think I've ever had that happen to me before. That's like the least rural, like, place I could be walking is across a man-made, like, wooden bridge, and I sprained my ankle. Amazing. Good times. It's as graceful and unclumsy as I am in real life. Unbelievable. I'm out of bandages now as well. I wonder if do I have any cloth? 6 Namekians mission incoming. I mean, the only thing is, right, because it's releasing during the GDC, whatever the category mission is, it'll be relevant to the units that have come out for the GDC. So, like, it's not going to be the end of the world. But, yeah, it's just a bit annoying. Like I say, I would rather it be something a little bit less restrictive. But, what can you do? Just have to get on with it. I'm sure it will be fine. Rabbit? I don't need to kill any more rabbits now. I fully leveled up my pistol firearm ability, so I no longer need to level up by target practicing the cute little bunny rabbits of the wilderness. That's the deer right here. Could you imagine if Piccolo Jr. was named Piccolo? Well, as in, like, in-game, so couldn't link with other Piccolos. I mean, that would literally make the Namekian team basically impossible to run, which would be funny. Mechanical one could be fun, could lead to more bosses having it. Wait, the mechanic that won was just the boss does more supers as the fight goes on, right? So isn't that basically just what we have with, like, Cell Max, where his second phase he supers in every slot? Like, isn't it just that thing? Like in phase 1 he'll only super once, because if we're going to get 5 phases, so then it'll be like phase 2, phase 3 he supers twice, and in phase 5 he supers 3 times. Like, isn't it just going to be that? Very possible that I just read it wrong. Reduce the amount of HP restored from orbs. That could be an interesting enemy ability. You imagine if they were really mean and coupled that with an enemy that makes you lose HP at the start of the turn. He makes you lose HP at the start of the turn and then reduces the amount of healing that you get from orbs. That'd be crazy. It'd be kind of funny, but it would be kind of mean. I imagine a lot of people wouldn't like it. I think upping the boss super is like supering 5 times, because that would be insane. Boss doing like 5 supers in 1 turn. I mean, I could see it happening eventually, to be fair. Attach it to a territory skill and it's the ultimate superclass team nerf. Yeah, because no superclass characters have a thing. Although if they did that for this special battle, then it would basically mean that one of the superclass TDC characters would have one, which would be cool. I said TDC again, I meant GDC. Because, yeah, that's what I want to see, right? Like, give us an extreme enemy with a standby like the Buduo. Like a defensive standby. And then a superclass character with a domain. So we get a nice little bit of like type reversal with the abilities. I think that would be very cool. So, follow the railway track all the way, and then we'll eventually get back to Coastal Highway. And then we need to start looking out on the way, although annoyingly I don't want to find one too far away from where we're going. But I need to find a car battery, because that's one of the main things that this guy wants, but they are incredibly heavy. So I think the best idea might be to scout out where one is, not pick it up straight away, and then when I get to my base at Coastal Highway, just drop off most of my stuff and then go back and get the car batteries, so it's not then massively weighing me down, because I think they weigh like 25 kg or something ridiculous. So it will not only like massively over encumber me, but to the point where I'll be walking incredibly slowly. Can you imagine if, because Aransu and Pansy were the first characters to have like just flat base 220 leads as a non like Dokkan Fest or anything, could you imagine if the GDC characters gave 200 and because they give it's 200% to HP and 170 to stats and then 50% bonus. Imagine if it was 200% to HP attack and defense and then the 50%, so we get pushed up to 250%. I think it's probably too early for that, but that would be crazy. But they make it a thing that's like then only for Dokkan Fest LRs. I guess they wouldn't do that because then the carnivals would have to be 250 leads as well. So yeah, we probably won't see that for a while. Hey Gerardo, how's it going? Hey Dan, how's the start of your week been? Good, I hope. It is warm. Right, so we're back to the right area now. So we've now just got to head down to the road and start looking for cars, because I'm pretty sure when I thoroughly explored this area when we were here like previously, I didn't need a car battery for anything, so I wouldn't have taken any from any of the cars that are like laying around in this area. So that means we should be fine. But yeah, it depends. I'm sure there will be at least one car laying around in this map area somewhere that we haven't, that has a car battery. Because as I say, like, I wouldn't have taken any when I was here the first time, so... Should probably start farming all the stones I have left for the GDC. Yeah. Beans. Beans, beans, beans. How's it going, Mega Nice? Oh shit, that is it. I was like, what the hell is that noise? No. Bad wolf. Now you shall be my dinner. Yeah, I've got about 150 stones worth of dragon ores, and then I've only got like 100 stones, but that's what Google Play points and stuff are for. Bloody wolf's trying to come at me. Completely forgot about dragon ores. Yeah, I've just been purposely like leaving them and like not using them because I did go all in. I cashed them all in when Ultra Super Villain God Vegeta came out because I had to go all the way to pity to get him, and then of course typically like in the rotation before the pity I bought 2 copies of him. So I went from not having him to getting up to the pity, and so then having him at 79%. And that's the thing, people can say what they want about how good he is and whether that was a good way to spend my stones, but I've thoroughly enjoyed having him, especially at 79%. I think Ultra Super Villain Vegeta is awesome. It's easy to save when your first thought is to spend money. Oh yeah, save the dragon. Yeah, save the dragon ores. Because yeah, you just spend money. You're just spending money instead. Yeah, fair. Oh, that was a weird. Like I laughed into a hiccup. That was. Apologies. That was a very weird noise. Can't wait for GDC Part 2 so I can get shafted like Teles and Cellmax. Yep. Oh my god. You know what will happen is that you'll... Well, it could be Part 1, because remember the Carnival... Oh, because you're talking specifically about Part 2 units. Great, I've got the hiccups now. Amazing. No, because you know what will happen, Drace, is on the Carnival banner in Part 2, you won't pull the Part 2 Carnival unit, but you'll pull Cellmax and Teles. Oh wait, yeah, no, Cellmax won't be back, will he? Because he actually is a Carnival LR, so you'll pull Teles. No, it's not adorable. Oh my goodness. Stupid hiccups. God damn it. It's going to be really annoying. Give me a scare, yeah. Yeah, Cellmax will be back in 50 years. Yeah, unfortunately, solo Carnival LRs, they just don't return very often, which is no bueno. Will it be December though? How long did it take Wrathful Brody to come back? Wasn't it like forever? Right, so this car doesn't have one. different schedules. Oh yeah, that's true. Because technically we're going by like, yeah, so he would come back. When did AGL Jiren come back for the first time? Was it when Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks came out? So yeah, in theory that means Cell Max, yeah, would be back in December. That is true. Okay, so we're back at the actual like base, but there are a bunch of cars scattered around here. So I forgot about that. That probably is going to be our best bet, because I bet one of these has one. Alright, this one doesn't. Right, this one you can't open the front. Oh, deer over there. Right, this one doesn't have one. This one right outside my back door doesn't have one. Well, this is potentially going to be annoying. Hey, Raldo, how's it going? Is this one going to have one? There we go. Okay. Alright, so let's get like properly restocked and everything here before we go. So I know what I'm doing. Because I probably have to do the car battery as its own separate, like take that there thing. Right, so what do I need with the car battery? Car battery, that's the one that needs the lamp oil and 8 pieces of cloth. Ah, I didn't think that through ahead of time. Which is annoying because I've got a load of cloth at my other base, but I bet there's not really any here, is there? Well, I mean, there could be in one of these cupboards. Oh, there's 3 pieces.
Something's gotta go.
Of all the things to have like forgotten to bring. It's because I don't really carry cloth around with me that much. So there's some curtains in here or something. I'll be able to look around a bunch of the nearby houses and stuff and find some easily enough, but yeah, it's a little bit annoying. Right, so I know I'm going to have to carry it and it's really heavy, so I'm going to go here and just drop loads of stuff. So I'm not going to need my pan. I'm not going to need... my rifle. I'm not going to need my ammo. I do need the gas because that's kind of the whole point. I don't need this rabbit meat or the flour or that or that or that or that or that or that. I won't need my crampons. Won't need my tool belt. Yeah, it's very warm again here, which is annoying. Yeah, so I've got a bunch of leather in there, but just not the thing. Right. So, what I can do is eat a rabbit pie. Yeah, so now I'm able to carry like 48 kilograms. And then pick up the car battery. Oh yeah, it weighs 15. So that only puts me to 49 out of 48. So yeah, I can still walk at basically normal speed. And then what I'm going to have to do is check the houses here to see if I can get some cloth. Which is fairly easily doable from houses that you can actually go in, because if they have curtains and stuff, you just cut them up with a knife and get cloth. So we joked about this the other day on one of the streams, but imagine like if people finally came back to the island after this like disaster was over, to find that like all their wooden furniture has been broken down and burnt in the fire, and like their curtains have all been cut up and like are just gone. Because some guy just rocked up and was like, oh, I need these for supplies. There we go. No curtains for you. Oh, no, wait, there's still some curtains here. Actually, yeah, I don't need that much. And there's still curtains in there, but I needed, what, 8 pieces? And then I can make, because I don't have any bandages currently. Right. So, yeah, just steal someone's, steal people's computer parts. We've got, unless the aurora is happening, we've got no electricity.
Too heavy.
Yeah, we're literally going to the place for you to drop off the heavy stuff that you're carrying. Sky, hey? Oh, we're always complaining. 34 Celsius. Yeah, apparently, according to my dashboard thing on my computer, it's only 22 here, but it's quite humid still, I think. As it always is here, to be fair. Oh. Oh, look, of course. What did I say the other day when we were hunting a bear? And we came and looked over here and the bear wasn't there. And then as soon as I actually want to go this way, there's the bear. Sorry, if I can't see him, he can't see me. This would be a terrible idea. No, go away. Don't just stand there. I think I should be able to skirt around the outside well enough to be okay. I don't know if because I don't think I can. Can I walk up this bit? I think this bit might be too steep. And I didn't bring my crampons, so I don't actually want to attempt walking up a really steep bit in case I just end up spraining my ankles again. I mean, technically that was still steep ground that I was walking up then, so if I'd been really unlucky, I still could have just sprained my ankle anyway. Alright, so go through here. Go to the little requisition box. Right, so we've done that. Car battery, 8 bits of cloth. And then 3 litres of... Oh, do I even have... Do I actually have 3 litres? That's 1.25. Then that's 2.25. So that's 2. I'm short by like 1 point... I'm short by 0.16. That's annoying. Any raw fish and then water. Okay. So all I have to do now, then, is go back to the thing, the fishing hut, and fish. Because fish, for some reason, when you cook fish, gives you lamp oil. So I only need to catch and cook. Well, actually, yeah, because some of them have to be raw to give him. So I'm going to have to try and catch a bunch of fish and cook some, which I guess, to be fair, I am getting hungry, so I'll just cook some to eat to get the rest of the lamp oil that I want. Where's the bear? Okay, the bear seemingly didn't come back this way, so... Do I think we can get a bait banner before the GDC? I don't think so. I think this will be the last banner, unless maybe they do like an Easy A banner for whoever the countdown Easy A character is, but... Right, so... Smash open the old fishing hole. Start fishing. Fish weighs 1.17, which is not a lot. That weighs 0.6, that's even worse. 1.22, 1.54, 0.85.
It's like something is sapping my energy.
I wonder what it could be. Alright, so how much fish do I need? 4 kg of fish, raw fish. So that basically makes 2. That would make the 4. So I could cook this 1. But I don't think I'm going to get the... I don't know how much you get from each fish that you cook. Which fishing was that for? Well, technically I did fish for like 6 hours. Because although the time passed quickly for us, I did select for it to be like 8 hours. Right, so... yeah, the 1.54 and that one basically make 2. And 1.2 and the 8.5 basically make 2. So I can cook this one. How much does this give me?
Dusk, so night can't be far behind.
0.02 litres. Okay, so I'd have to get loads. What's the betting I've got some in that base, like in one of the cupboards? I can imagine it's probably quite high. Right. Oh, I don't have any coffee with me apparently. Alright, so in that case, might as well get the rest of the water that we need. Because we've still got plenty of time on the fire, so might as well. Just have to head back. Don't like the fact that I can hear wolf sounds. Yeah, exactly. A nice sip of boiling water and we're good to go. Although actually I kept that water because so we need it for trading. It's annoying that I couldn't get it done in that one go because now it's night time. Because once you put a full trade of stuff in the box, then that night it will be an aurora straight, guaranteed. So then you can tell the guy to like that the trade stuff's all there and he can come get it. Oh well. Alright, it would help if I could see. Alright, so have I left any other lantern fuel in a very obvious place? Or did I leave any jerry cans anywhere or anything? Oh, there's literally a car battery there. Because of course there is. I mean, to be fair, the one that I got was literally right outside here, so it's not like I had to go out of my way to get it. Oh, okay, yeah, I've literally got a jerry can in there. Perfect. Is there any in here? Yeah, there's a little bit in here. Okay. All right, well, so we'll have to sleep for now. Yeah, boiling water from the pan hydrates you right up. Exactly. Although, yeah, I've got to be careful because I can't drink too much, otherwise. I won't have enough left to give. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. So it's daytime. We've got everything else we need. Although maybe I should just make some more water now so that I don't end up dying of thirst on the way to the trade drop-off.
Come on.
Would be a little
Turned
bit
out
awkward, I
pretty well.
suppose. What random food have I got in here that I can use? I was going to say I must have a tin of soup. Hey, Blazer Dragon, how's it going over on the Twitch side? Hiccups went away fairly quickly, which is good. Yeah, do I have any coffee here? Beans. I have beans in that drawer. Let's go. No coffee, but I do have loads of herbal tea. I think I've got food in here. There's food in this drawer as well. Loads more herbal tea. Loads of salt. Load of like salty food that makes me more thirsty. But fortunately, I'm boiling up a good old pot of delicious scalding water that I can drink. So okay, so now we've got everything for the trade. We even have a can of beans for emotional support in this trying time. Now, unfortunately, what will happen next is once we trade this thing in and we get the next step to our quest line. Oh shit, that is a bear. Oh, fuck off, bear. Not interested in your shenanigans at this exact moment. Hey, you piss off. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Where'd you go, bear? Huh? Oh, good. Yeah, he went all the way over there to where I need to go. Of course he did. Because where else would he go? Chilling until otherwise so far. Yeah, fair, fair. I'm trying to be chilling. I'm trying to think cold thoughts in this frozen wilderness, but it's still very warm here. But yeah, Wounded Bear is trying to go back to his cave. Which is literally that bit there. To nurse his pistol wound that some horrible, horrible, terrible human inflicted upon him. And they seems enjoyed a coffee with a sweet bread. Is he dead? Or is he just laying down? Or is he even laying down? No, it doesn't look like he is actually walking towards me. I think he's doing the, like, dying bear walk, though. I'm not really sure. I need to make sure I can get into this hut if he charges me. So yeah, I've got to be very careful. Gives me pause for thought. Did that do anything? I can't tell whether that actually hit him or not. Because this pistol is better than other pistols at long range, but he's quite far away and it is quite windy, so I wouldn't expect the pistol to be incredibly accurate at this point. Yeah, just go away. Did it hit him? Yeah, I think there's no other extra like blood spatter, so I don't think I did. But that's right, he's run off over there now. I can accomplish my mission. It would be unbearable if he got me, exactly. Gotta be safe. At least he's gone for now. Those bear are more annoying than the wolves. I mean, the wolves are less annoying to a certain extent because they're easier to kill. Because at least I know with the wolf, like, one shot, like one well-placed shot from the bow and arrow will kill it. Whereas, unfortunately, a bear could be around for a while. Okay. So he still needed 0.16 of lamp oil, so I guess he could just have that. We can't, yeah, all the extras just wasted. Another litre of water, and then 4 kg of fish. And that's all 3. Nice. Trade readied. So now we can get the heck out of here. Went a slightly different way. Because yeah, there's the bear. Is that the bear? Starting to come back in this direction. Somehow still alive. Yeah, the rune bears in Elden Ring. Yeah, they do have hands. They are pretty crazy. Oh, just warm in here. See, I kind of want... I want to be there for the death of the bear, so that I can get the pelt and a bunch of meat and stuff. He's quite far, like, out of my way. Yeah, he's on his last legs, that's why he's so slow. For someone who has one bullet, I'm letting myself get quite close. No! I didn't expect him to run. My arrow! I want that! I need that back! I mean, I don't. I've got loads of spare ones, like, all over the place, but... I thought one more pistol shot and then an arrow should be enough, but... I guess not. I mean, this is where it gets really risky, because... I was only in the leg. God damn it. It didn't bounce off, did it? It did. Well, we'll get there eventually. Don't worry, chat. We'll get him. I can't believe he's still alive. Remember that other bear that we had yesterday that we lost track of, and then when we eventually found him again, he basically died like almost instantly after we came into contact with him again. And that was... I don't know how this guy is still alive. Hello. Alright. Third arrow's the charm. Yay! Finally. I'll take that, thank you. The other one must have bounced off as well, though, because I didn't get any arrows back at all. So yeah, that first arrow that hit must have bounced off and gone somewhere. Wow, I harvested the pelt, some gut. I did get the pelt, didn't I? And 10 kilograms of meat. And because I dropped, like, I'm not carrying much else, I'm still not over encumbered. That's pretty good. Right, back to base we go. Mission successful, eventually. So we killed another bear. So we've got another bear skin that can be... What's the word I'm looking for? Curing while I'm adventuring around. So I don't ever have to lose my bearskin bedroll. Don't worry, dear. You're of no concern to me. Yeah, praise the sun. Let's go. Another bear defeated. How many? Oh, I can check my stats, can't I? But it doesn't pause the game, so I should probably be inside when I start doing that. Get some sticks, and then we'll go have a nice celebratory bear steak. Okay. So we've got another bear pelt. Some more gut. Bear pelt is at what, 50%. Got a couple of a wolf and a couple of deer ones. All right. So we'll start up a fire, and then we can chuck some bear meat in our cooking pot, and then I need to sort out, so I guess I might as well just pick all of this back up, because this is all the stuff I was carrying, and then we'll just work out what extra bits I'm now carrying other than a bunch of bear meat, I suppose. Take that off there and put that on there. Can I make... I haven't got any wolf meat, have I? See, I can't make any... Can't make the stalker pie, the like bear and wolf one. Although you have to have prepared acorns for that as well, which I'm pretty sure I don't have. No, I did the thing again. Oh good, it hadn't gone out this time. Alright, so you eat our nice tasty slab of bear meat. We celebrate by devouring our victim. They do it to honor him. It's the circle of life. Alright. So, those are cooking away. So what have I got on me now? Look at that. Look how green that rabbit meat looks. Alright, once I cook it, it will be fine. Just like in real life. But yeah, not quite. Oh, I've got 54 pieces of charcoal. That's a good, probably a good reason why I am quite over-encumbered. I definitely don't need those, especially in an area that I have already very much explored. I do need some more arrows, because we shot off a bunch of those. I'm always carrying around so many cans. But that's because it just automatically puts a can in your inventory whenever you eat food that was in a can. Which obviously does make sense, but yeah. Cans everywhere. I don't have any bullets here though, which is actually kind of surprising. I thought I would have some ammo. I didn't bring a lot of ammo with me, but I thought there would probably be some here. Oh. How deep am I? Isn't it just like a Dokkan thing? Like if the unit's really, really good, then yes, you will probably go for dupes. Otherwise, I would say, obviously being somewhat biased, but save for GDC. Just get the one copy. Have I got anything in any of these other drawers? Did I leave anything in any of these? No. Okay, so pies are cooking away. Oh, they're done. Just make more. I'll just make as many as I can until I run out of the like flour and thingy. Flour and cooking oil. Because they give me more extra carry weight than I need to worry about, like, from actually having them in my inventory, so... Oh, that was good timing. Right. So, let's get rid of that. They're going to end up giving me another can. I think they're tiny cans, so I don't think they count. I'm going to chuck this spare bear meat on the floor out here in what is essentially our outside refrigerator. Okay, so now we just need to rest until it is nearly night time, to be fair. And then there should automatically be an aurora because we put the trade stuff in the box. I can already hear the electricity buzzing sound. There we go.
Back at it, I guess.
Signal to trader to complete trade. And just like that, he's on his way. How long? Well, I was about to say, I don't know why. I was about to say, how long will I have to wait? But, I mean, I know how long I have to wait. I literally just have to, like, go to bed now, and then it'll be ready in the morning. Although I do need to... What other stuff did I leave in here? There's still some condensed milk. I purposely didn't take all the stuff from here, just so I knew, like, when I was here in the future, I'd have a few extra things. Although I think I did take all the drinks. So yeah, I'm a bit low on drinks, but I've got a decent amount of water at the moment, so it's fine. Okay, so sleep. Yeah, I saw that the Spider-Man memes. I think you and Prof both posted some of the different home-based pun names. I'm not sure how long it'll be till the new Spider-Man comes onto like Netflix, Disney, and then I'll be able to watch it because I didn't see it at the cinema. But I do want to watch it. But I also do kind of want to re-watch all of the other like Tom Holland Spider-Man movies before watching the other one, because I do really like all of them. Like, a lot of people didn't like Far From Home, but I liked it. I really liked the first one. Right, so let's go grab our loot. Good thing is there shouldn't be a bear now for a little while since we've just killed one. So we shouldn't have to worry about a bear for some time. One month. Oh wow, is it really only that? Oh wow, okay. Jeez. Because yeah, I know when it comes to Disney, they do, like the Marvel movies do go on to Disney Plus quite quickly. Yeah, I can't remember if we'd ever talked about them, so I don't know if Little Blue has seen all the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies and whether she would be up for the idea of watching them all again before we get a chance to watch the second one. But it's definitely something that I would like to do in the next however long it's going to be until it comes out. Haven't. Okay. Oh, they're really good, I think. Yeah, Tom Holland plays, like, younger Spider-Man, like, very well. I mean, I say younger. Obviously, he's not that young, especially by the time we get to, like, the third and fourth ones, but... Right, let's go get my trader loot. And one of the things, I've got a bunch of items that like I've never seen before on this trade. Out of Tom's Spider-Man, I say 4, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, see, people really don't like 2. I would say 2's better than 1. Like... As much as I like the first one, like, 2 just, like, more stuff happens. Like, I like, stereo in it. I like the sort of, like, round-the-world adventure kind of thing aspect. Because, like, 1 is really, really good. But, yeah, like, 2 is just... there's a lot of sequels that are... They don't have to be super groundbreaking. They're just more of the stuff you like with, like, the characters. And that's how I look at the second, like, one. So, I never understand why people don't like it. Obviously, I'm not saying you having it at 4 out of the 4 means you don't like it, but a lot of people don't like it, which surprises me. My guild has changed hands another 3 times. Oh, God. More than the UK Prime Minister. Wait, what? I didn't ask for a jacket. Oh, I bet that was the reward for the stupid Questline thing, because I don't need that. Look how much worse than my jacket this is. Well, actually, it's technically slightly warmer, but it's worse for most other things. Yes, we will rip that to shreds. Actually, is the boat still there? Yeah, he just watched me. Hopefully he's looking at me with his binoculars. I just ripped the jacket that he gave me to shreds, which I'm then going to use to sew my much better jacket into better condition, but at a later date. Yeah, so I've never seen this before. Jar of pickles. That was never an item that was in the game before. So I might have to look that up on the Long Dark wiki and see if it's actually useful for anything. Like, I wonder if you use it in any, if there's any like recipes that it gets used in or anything. I don't know. Now, hopefully, it will allow us to, because hopefully it will want us to continue on with the quest line. So hopefully there will be another Aurora tonight. So to waste time for the rest of this day, I might do some more fishing, because fishing is still the skill that is the lowest thing. So I like to, I just don't think I enjoy as much as the others. That's fair. I mean, because that's the thing, I think 1 is the only one, even though I did like it, I think 1 is the only one up to this point that I haven't actually rewatched. And not because I don't like it or anything, it's just because, again, I like a lot of the sequels. Well, all of the sequels, as in both, because there were only 2 at the time of, well, as I say, there were only 2 sequels up until the most recent one, and as I haven't seen the most recent one, yeah. I don't know why I was getting myself confused, but yeah, both sequels that I have seen, I probably like more than the first one, just because more stuff happens. But number 1 is really good, and obviously it sets up everything, and that's kind of the whole point, setting up the character, setting up some future villains and characters and stuff, so I still think the first one is very, very good. Alright. Fishing time! How quickly am I going to be able to catch some fish? Oh, see, now when I'm not trying to catch one for the guy, for the trading thing, I catch a giant one that weighs like 3 kg. Where's my fishing skill now? It's only halfway to 4. I'm going to have to fish for so long. Ugh. At least fishing in the game is only slightly less boring than fishing in real life. Oh, shit. Well, I'm not going to be leaving here for a little while. Fortunately, we're protected from the elements in here, so just keep on fishing, baby. Oh, come on, it's getting dark. Bruh. This is not the situation I wanted to find myself
It's
in.
gonna get a lot colder soon.
4.74
Might
kg.
have to drop some gear.
Oh my god, that is a big old fish. Okay. Go, go, go. Eat a rabbit pie so we can lower my overall carry capacity, or increase my overall capacity, I should say. Although that makes me still over encumbered because I'm carrying very many heavy fish. Easy A the 21s now, so when we get Super 13 in October, they can Easy A the STL 17s and Super Easy A AGL 17. Yes! That is a good idea. But yeah, they're demonic power, but they're both on Battle of Wits. But they're both really, really good characters for Aaron Su's team, which is why they should Easy A now. But yes, give us a Dokkan Fest Super 13. Banner unit. I guess it'd have to be another 14 and 15, because they were only a free-to-play character before, weren't they? They weren't an actual banner unit, so that's fine. Disappointed with the Mono Leader Super Easy A. Really? Well, even cooler. I think Physical Cool is really good. He's just overshadowed by the fact that he has the same name as the Dokkan Fest LR that you want to run in slot 2.
Too much stuff to carry.
So then it basically becomes impossible to run him on the team, because you either have to run him on the other rotation, which most of the teams he's on have a better main rotation character, or you have to float him, but then that means you also have to float the LR Cooler, which you don't really want to do because he's super good. Hey, take it easy, Blazer Dragon. I was thinking maybe just a Jiro for the banner unit. Yeah, potentially. I mean, I would honestly, even because we had a free-to-play one a long time ago, so I would be happy with them doing 14 and 15 again, to be honest. Actually, do I even need to... It's night time though, so am I going to get an Aurora if I go to sleep for like a couple of hours? Otherwise, when am I going to get the next part of my quest line? Because we don't have one yet. That's awkward. Yeah, Super Saiyan 4 Goku Super Easy A was alright. He was pretty good, but yeah, he just wasn't super good.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
But I mean, that's the thing, because he was super great when he first came out, so we've kind of got into this habit now of like Easy A's not being Easy A's or Super Easy A's. If they were for a character who was like the best unit in the game when they first came out, then their Easy A is just not that. I like that I was able to click on that from that far away. Well, let's cook some of these giant fish that I've been carrying. Where's the biggest one? I thought there was a 4-point something one. 3.12. Has it got smaller? Has it shrunk in my backpack somehow? Right, so drink all that.
Something's
Is there
gotta
anything
go.
interesting I can make other than more rabbit pies? Right, yeah, no, I've run out of... I don't have enough flour anymore. Anything I can make in here? There's got to be a fish... There's a fish stew, isn't there? How do I make that? Trout. Oh, you have to have a trout. Oh, no. You have to have... I have trout. I don't have any broth. Which is really, really hard to get. And I definitely, yeah, don't have any here. It's annoying. When I check my power level, I bring back the Namek pixel level background, which didn't mean anything. Might be something unpredictable for GDC. Yeah, I don't know if the pixel things, have they ever been, like, relevant to an upcoming event or something? I don't know. Could be a thing, but I don't remember it ever being, like, a important thing. Oh, right, yeah, these are literally all trout that I've got left. I'll just cook the fish. I'm okay with number 1 units not being number 1 again. Oh, for God's sake. Number 1 again after an easy A. For any, like, the units that never had a chance. Yeah. Like, I agree that it shouldn't be... It shouldn't be the expectation that a character that was like the best unit in the game when they first came out, when they get their EZA, they're going to be the best unit in the game again. Because people have to understand, like, gacha games obviously aren't going to do that. They're not going to let a unit that you already have, that came out like years before, then gets like a free upgrade and becomes the new best unit in the game again. Because then you don't have to summon on whatever's the current thing for that celebration, right? So it, like, works against their interest to give you, like, the new best unit in the game for free. I just, like, all we need is the easy A's for older units. Like, the whole point is just to make them usable again. And if they're going to be on, like, you know, they're going to be one of the top 6 options to put on a team, like, that's good. But I'm not expecting them to be, like, the best unit in the game. Yeah, Beast is about to break people's hearts. Yeah, this is what we were talking about on the last podcast episode, because people like Dark FV, who has said in the chat, like, I'm ready for Beast Gohan to gap the game again, and it's like, he's not going to, like, when he gets his EZA. Like, that's not going to happen. Especially because his EZA happens during an anniversary. Like, they're not going to make him better than the anniversary headliners. Well, that would be insane. Like, why would anyone bother summoning if his EZA is just better than the headliners? The only thing that we can expect or that we want from him is that he's going to be good, and then we can use him again, which is the whole point. Oh wow, it's daytime again now. Alright, so now, unfortunately, we now need to just find something to do to pass the time until nighttime, because, unfortunately, we actually can't really do anything else now for our quest line. We can't do anything else until we get another Aurora, so... Let's have a look at the non-dark wiki. Pickles. A rare... Oh, scroll down automatically. A rare food and drink item in the Long Dark, added by the Tales from the Far Territory expansion. The item is only found when trading with the trader. Has a chance to appear in any trade, does not require the player to have leveled up trust with the trader. Oh, and that's it. So, are they used in anything? No. As far as I can tell. Not used in any recipes or anything, so they are literally just, it's just a jar of pickles that I can eat if I want to, and it gives me 650 calories back, which is a decent amount, to be fair, for a single food item. But as I have only got one, and you can only get them from trading with the trader, I will just keep it and not eat it. I'll probably put it in my fancy kitchen in the mountain town area. It's all in here, isn't it? No, it's in this one. Right, well, just repair all of our stuff back to 100%. Gives me some more mending skill as well. Oh no, I'm out of cloth. Because I traded it all away. After destroying those people's curtains. Yeah, that is the next smallest one. Okay, so I guess I could go grab some more cloth from one of the houses over yonder. But yeah, it's annoying that I didn't get an aurora for that night because oh, that's just the drums making a weird noise. I thought that was a proper like bear or moose like snort, like right next to me. Just gonna loot some more curtains. Yeah, imagine the gammas being better than Go Home. I think people would go crazy, which would be kind of funny. I'm now just stuck on and find the idea really funny. I'm going to get rid of all the curtains in this house so that the idea that in the future, if these people ever return, if they did survive, if these people ever return, not only are their cupboards been looted, but they've got no curtains for some reason. I mean, we know what the reason is, but they wouldn't. They'd just come home and be like, why are all the curtains gone? And something about that tickles me. So I'm going to get rid of all their curtains. Is that the last one? Because, yeah, we were in this room and we saw into that room. And then, yeah, I'd left this one here. Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't actually get the gammas when they first came out. So I had to wait until quite a while later to get to use them. And unfortunately, by that point, by the time I got them, I'm fairly sure they were already, like, not really meta, like, particularly meta viable anymore. Which was a shame. That's 100. Can't repair those. Slowly but surely, I will eventually get my mending up to level 5 as well. But it's going to take a while. But I might as well, while I have the all this extra cloth and spare sewing kits for when this one breaks, I might as well be using them. Is that everything? My boots are only at 99. I'm a bit like, I don't mind repairing things even though they're at like 97, but or even 98. But I don't really like repairing something when it's at 99%. My rabbit hat requires a rabbit pelt, so we can't do that. Alright, mending, what are you looking at? Oh, it's most of the way to 5. Oh, it's basically nighttime. I stood in this house and repaired my... Well, I say stood, I probably would have sat down, you would imagine. But I sat in that person's house after stealing all their curtains and basically just sat and cut up their curtains and sewed my clothes all day and then left, leaving them with no curtains. And then hopefully Aurora incoming. Have I made it in here in the dark? Not quite. That's the workbench. No, that's still the workbench. Damn it! Been in this building so many times, but I still can't, like... I can't navigate it in the dark, apparently. Yeah, I was getting stuck here, but I needed to go around this bit. Crazy though, that fish weighed almost a full kilogram and it barely gave me any of my hunger thing back. This guy just doesn't like fish, apparently. Right, listen for the buzz. There it is. No, that's just the sound of creaking. No, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, come on. How am I supposed to continue the quest line if I don't get another Aurora? Bruh. That's some BS. I am not happy about that. If it's 6 characters, I will fly to Japan and talk to Geppy about why he thought it was okay to do that again. Well, I mean, they might turn out to be really good. And then you'd see why he decided to do that again. To redeem it from the first time. I said this before, and like I think I said it in the video the other day that I made about like the 6 LRs thing, but like people are too hung up on this idea that because the 10th anniversary didn't quite go how we would have liked for some of the characters, people are now stuck on this idea that it's like impossible for them to do 6 LR celebration and it be good, which I don't personally think is the case. Like, I think it's absolutely possible that they could do a good 6 LR celebration. They just didn't manage to the last time. But you never know. They might surprise us. And like I said before, when we're talking about on the podcast and stuff, I feel like they need to... one of the things that would make people happy and maybe less like stressed about there being 6 LRs is just like mitigate the rate, the like RNG or whatever you'd call it, mitigate the rates, circumstances, whatever word you want to use, by doing the same thing as like the 10th anniversary again, where you just everybody gets one of the units for free. Because that makes it a lot easier, right? Because that's the thing. No one complains. I mean, some people probably did, let's be honest, because people complain about everything. But no one complains about Gohan, Goten, and Trunks being like the EX part 5th LR of the GDC from last year. But that's 5 LRs. But everybody complains about 6 LRs. But the GDC for last year was 5 LRs, and they were all good. So... they could easily do 6 LRs and then be good. Give one of them away for free. And then it's basically just like the GDC from last year. With 6 characters instead of 5, except you get one for free. So it's still 5 summonable characters. But yeah, like, I feel like there's ways it can be done that it would be fine. But... things like Legends, one of the characters have multiple transformations, could be swapped out for additional characters. Yeah, that's the thing, is that's the other thing, that because we don't really know for sure how these things work, like behind the scenes. So people are convinced it's like, oh, because they decided to do 6 LRs, they didn't have enough time, or like they couldn't put in the same amount of work to make them all good, or whatever. When like we have no idea whether that is actually the case or not. Like, I would think it would be unlikely, all things considered, but obviously you never know, I suppose. I don't like the fact that it's very misty and not nice out here, and there are still wolves everywhere. But yes, whilst I'm not, like, I'm not calling for 6 LRs. Like, I see what was not great about it last time, but my whole thing is basically just that I think they could do 6 LRs well if they gave it another shot. Like, they potentially could do a good job. We don't know whether that will be the case or not if they do decide to do it, but... I meant to bring wood with me. Because, yeah, all I really have to do, because I've fully explored this area now, so all I really have to do to, like, pass the time, because I've now just got to wait for there to be a night where there is an aurora. So all I can really do now is just kind of farm my ice fishing skill. Because I can't do anything else.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
How quickly does it go up? Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's moved a huge amount. No, not my fishing line snapped again. I've only got one left. Yeah, even with that buff from the rabbit pie, so that I can carry a little bit extra. I'm still over my thing because those fish are so heavy. No, my last fishing line. Okay, well, back we go then, I guess. I need to work out how to make the automated fishing lure things, because that's a new thing that was added in one of the DLC, like, since the last time I played it, and I actually don't know how to do that. Yeah, because you have to make fishing lures. So you can make one out of metal, crow feathers and acorns. One out of a revolver shell, scrap metal and a workbench. Yeah, and scrap metal. And then wires and a crow feather. Now, that shouldn't be too difficult, but where's the... I didn't look at the actual automated thing. Because, yeah, you can make, like, an automatic fishing lure thing and then just leave it. I'm not really sure how it works, because it was... like I say, one of the things that was kind of added in the DLC, like before it was added in the DLC when I wasn't playing it, and now this is my first proper playthrough with all of this DLC that I'd never experienced before, like the trader and the tales from the far territory and all that stuff that we've done. Yeah, so like I said, once you put the stuff in the trade cupboard, you get an automatic Aurora so that you can tell the guy and then complete the trade. But now that we want to then set up another trade, we just gotta wait for there to be one, which is very annoying. So who knows how long it will take. And then we'll be on to step 2 of the quest line, which is to go and find the hunter's cache, which I know I've been to, I just can't remember where it is. Because I think, did I go to it off stream? Because I was going to say, in theory, I could go back through all my old streams and like figure out where it was, but I don't know if I even went there on stream. I remember going to it. It's one where there's a lot of ammo and like deer skulls on the wall and pelts, cured pelts on the floor and stuff. And I've definitely been there in this game. I just can't remember where it is. So I'm going to have to look back at some of the maps and stuff. Because obviously we're not going to have time. Even if we get an Aurora tonight, we'll be able to pick up the second part of the quest, but we won't be able to do it yet. Come on, Aurora. You've got to be kidding me. Bruh. Seriously, how long is it going to make me wait? Okay. Another hour. Okay, fine.
If you hear this, pick up.
Fine. I'll let it off this time.
You again.
I mean, who else you been talking to?
You found some of my brother's old papers.
Yep.
He was always writing, drawing up new plans, new designs. In the old days, his crew saw him as some kind of half-assed, end-of-the-world poet.
Oh.
I guess Wyatt's dead-brain buddy must have had some reason for keeping them. The schematics, sure, they'd need those for any repairs, but the other papers... Anyway, that don't tell us where they went.
Nope.
But those guys were useless without Wyatt, weren't they?
Were they?
Keep looking. If I were you, I'd try the trophy hunter next. Wyatt always kept some of his guns with him.
Okay. And then, do I want to do any other trades? Bearing in mind I have to do... Oh, well, obviously I have to select that one anyway. Why can't I select it? There we go. Don't need those. I don't need that. Don't care about that, really. Manufactured arrow. What? Heavier but more deadly and durable. Ah, you can exchange for multiple of them, but you need ptarmigan down and any 2 cured hides per arrow. So, I mean, I could do, if I wanted to do like 5, I'd have to bring in 10 cured hides. I mean, they could all just be like rabbit hides, which would be fine. 10 litres of water. The ptarmigan down is probably the thing that's the biggest issue. Funny wool socks. Peaches. Ammo, salt, coffee. That's good because, like, once all the coffee goes, there is no way to get it anymore. But yeah, do I want any of this stuff? Coal's really annoying to get unless you're specifically looking for it. Yeah, manufactured arrow thing is cool. I've never seen that before, but I don't think I'm too fussed about that. Maybe I'll just do the flour again, because flour's always good to have. And it is limited. Like, once I found all the flour in the world, I can't get any more. So...
I'm done.
Okay. I was about to say, what am I carrying that's making me so heavy? But yeah, that's right. I've got an entire rucksack full of fish. Which I have to remember not to eat any of the raw fish. Because it's not sushi. I can't just eat it, apparently. I woke up fully rested and it's still daytime. Nighttime. Okay. So, I'm going to have to be wrapping up the stream here in a minute anyway, so I've got to try and figure out where it is I need to go next. So, let me sort out some water first for my journey. On all the souls of physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan lovers and Heroes lovers, we get out coming in for an easier Heroes tonight. I like how he's specifically talking about me and you, Raldo. The physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan fans and then Heroes fans. Right, so what I'll do is I'll cook up another one of the big fish while I make my water. Actually, I can cook up. Because if I have to do any future trades for fish, I can sort of stack these up. So the 1.4 and the 2.6 will go together to make 4 kgs worth. So I'll keep those. Just do the 3 kg one because it's a massive one by itself. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why do I keep doing that? I even picked up multiple pieces of wood so that I would have the multiple pieces.
Come on. I need to drop something.
Right, so then we can go out here. Drake once that's gone. Well, I think there will be news though, so I think we'll be alright, but... Drop those fish. Eat this fish. And then... Do I have everything packed that I need for my journey? Another extra can that I definitely don't need. Interesting though, I don't have any scrap metal. Do I have a hacksaw at this base? Yeah. Let's move that radio onto there. Then get rid of this. Because that gives me some scrap metal. And then I can craft this fishing lure thing. There's an achievement for making like the 3 different ones, but yeah, how do I make this thing? Does it set fishing tip up? So I need 2 sticks, a cloth, a scrap metal, and a fishing tackle. And it takes 40 minutes to make. Leave an ice fishing hole to catch fish unattended. Can also be set with bait or a lure. So yeah, I can set the fishing lures that I make on it. So I need wires to make that one. And acorns to make that one, which is probably not going to be any of those things here. Unless I had some on me and chucked them in here. But I don't think wires... Oh yeah, wires are there. I was going to say, I think they might be in the junk section, but they're in this bit. Okay, well... they basically don't weigh anything, so... okay, so... I think I'm good. So I'm just gonna eat and drink, sleep to save it, and then we'll be ready for the next stream to go off on our next adventure, which is to find the hunter's bunker thing, which I know I have been to before in this playthrough. I just can't remember where it is. So I'm gonna have to look at the wiki that says like show where all the bunker locations are, look at those maps, and then hopefully try and remember from looking at the maps and be like, oh yeah, that's one of the ones I went to. But who knows? So that is going to be it for the stream. I appreciate you guys coming out. I'll be back tomorrow in the morning for the early stream for Dokkan on the main channel. There should be news tomorrow, hopefully, but I guess we'll see. But yeah, hopefully it will be tomorrow during the stream. So hopefully I will see you guys there. So that is going to be it for this one. I appreciate you guys coming out. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.